not a spring chicken. And yes, you know what's not big? Oh, that's right. The leaders of the world are not big on this transparency issue because, well, Obama can say he's going to be transparent, but why should they? And just how transparent is transparent? I wonder if that has anything to do with all those bills they passed without anybody being able to read. Lead by example? Well, we're going to bring Oldecam on for comments on the headlines of today. Okay. Thousands of protesters defy security forces in Iran.
Well, yeah, you have the good protesters and the bad protesters. But since nobody protests in a dictatorship without permission of somebody, you can bet that the good guys are probably the bad guys also.
Well, because if they protested in dictatorships, they'd haul them off right away.
Well, they vanish.
Oh, yeah. Another word for that. Healthcare overhaul suffers another setback.
Well, yeah, that's going to be put off until August now because nobody can figure out how to pay for any of this stuff. I mean, nobody wants to have...
Well, isn't there another stimulus that's going to be doing that?
Well, there's going to be a okay, Warren Buffett, who is an advisor to Obama, has said we need a second stimulus. So Obama is putting everything into everybody's minds that the second stimulus is coming.
Yeah.
He doesn't need Congress's approval. Remember, he bought the automobile companies without Congress's approval.
Oh, you know what? You're absolutely right on that.
That's right.
And he literally bought it out from underneath him. And I've never seen any president do something like that.
He's using that TARP fund. He got $700 billion to do with as he pleases.
Isn't it supposed to be earmarked for different things?
Business is too big to fail.
Oh, yeah, serves us right, huh? Dozens killed as worst violence since U.S. pullback hits Iraq.
Well, yeah, we're Vietnam all over again. The closer we get to leaving, the more violence there's going to be in the country.
Oh, and going back to those TARP funds, once they get repaid, it doesn't mean that they can't be sent out somewhere else.
That's the whole process. Just as soon as they get the money is being shifted into another thing Obama wants to put money into.
Golly, I wish I had a piggy bank like that.
$700 billion slush fund, and he's using the stimulus money as a slush fund. As they said, that if you're a blue state, you get stimulus money. If you're not, don't count on it.
Well, you know, I guess you get the government you need, huh? Or ask for.
That's right.
U.S. limited and impossible responses to cyber attacks.
Yeah, because we don't know where they're coming from until after they hit.
Although we have heard that maybe North Korea did one of them.
Actually,
on the 4th of July.
They said yesterday, they said they all had North Korea footprints on it. Was people? How do they manage to do that when they're broke and all of this? Well, because it doesn't take a lot of sophisticated equipment to do cyber attacks.
Yeah.
They're smart people.
Obama campaign vow of public debate on health care fading.
Yeah, that's good fun. He said that you can't, if you allowed people to actually know what was going on, even more people would be disenchanted.
You know what? You're right on that one.
They would say what happened was they said the congressmen and senators went home for the 4th of July and got blasted by everybody over it. Well, they said
I bet they did.
90% of the people that have health care like the health care they've got.
Yeah.
And they don't want to go to a government-ran system.
Levi Johnston says Palin resigned over money concerns.
Well, yeah, they're broke. He said they've got massive debts that are building, like almost $3 million at the moment.
$3 million?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because $500,000 was legal fees.
That's right.
What's all the other stuff?
That's all legal fees.
Oh, sheesh.
$500,000 for the last one, a couple of million for the first parts of it.
So if you're in office, they sue you on all that stuff, and you're personally responsible.
That's right, which is another reason not to run for public office anymore. Because if they want to destroy you,
they just put legal attacks.
Keep you in court.
Yeah, because you have to show up to court.
That's right.
Scientists, I guess she is threatening somebody.
That's right.
Scientists detect mysterious tremors along San Andreas Fault.
Well, yeah, they have no. There's always tremors along the San Andreas Fault. Since I was born, there were tremors.
Isn't that just normal?
That's right.
Yeah. Ensign's parents gave mistress's family $96,000.
I know. And they're trying to say it's a violation of the campaign family. What? They put money. You can spend all the money you want, personally.
And that has nothing to do with campaign finance laws.
I know it has to do. First of all, it has to do with the woman and her husband are going to go to jail because blackmail's a crime.
Oh.
Yeah.
Burris won't run for full Senate term.
Yeah, because they would throw him out right now if they could.
They've been trying.
Yep. But
What?
they don't want to lose that. They don't want to lose the extra seat in the Senate.
Oh,
right
for
now.
the Democratic seat.
They want to have it. They want to have a Democrat elected, not another one appointed.
Why is there so much? What I mean? Why don't they want him in there?
Well, because he lied to everybody. Burris did. But if they appoint another Democrat to take his place, then you've had 2 appointments to take Obama's seat.
Oh, which isn't very good.
Right.
Top media execs wonder how Twitter will make money.
Well, they said there's no way Twitter can make money the way it is because they won't listen to anybody. Twitter was there to be sold, and nobody bought it at this meeting.
4 Illinois cemetery workers accused in grisly plot. Oh, this is horrid.
That's how
this is.
Okay. All over the world, what you do is you buy burial spots for a while, and then they take your body out and they put it somewhere else.
Really?
There's not enough land to bury people on.
Well, what happens when you go visit your relatives?
Then they stick them like in the catacombs in Spain and in a lot of countries. They take the bodies out of the ground, put them in a catacomb. Then.
Are you serious?
That's right.
I've never heard of anything like that.
Done it for thousands of years. There's X amount of ground that you can put people into.
Oh.
Right.
U.S. stimulus debate has Democrats scrambling.
Yeah, because the Democrats said it's going to happen. No matter what anybody said, Obama has already said it's going to happen. His people around him have said it's going to happen, and he doesn't really need permission from the government to do anything anymore. Congress no longer has a real say.
Well, he's got all his czars, and he's got his big slush fund.
That's right. Its slush fund sets at a little over $1 trillion right now as a slush fund.
Well, and just think about how wealthy he's going to be when he's out of office.
Because you know that in his case, there is no such thing as a blind trust because he knows where everything is going to be money put into, and he can just advise people to buy it.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
U.S. bishops and Vatican view Obama differently.
Well, yeah, well, to the Vatican, Obama is one of those people that's against the rich. To the American bishops and priests, he is simply a person that's against the church.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I remember that at one time the Pope was known as Ratzi the Nazi.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't know that one, though.
Right. They don't read history books.
French tourist seen as the world's worst. The French.
What's news about that?
I didn't know the French tourists were the worst.
Yeah, they said they know they're obnoxious. Everybody knows that.
I thought they were going to say American tourists were.
No, American tourists are okay. The French are the worst at everything.
Except for food.
Yeah, but they put too much butter on their food.
El Nino conditions return to affect the weather.
Yeah, you expect more lousy weather like we've been having.
Oh, that's why we've had such a bad summer.
It picks up the winds, but the rains will soon be following.
Oil hovers near $60 as traders eye company results.
Because nobody is driving, folks. If you don't drive, you just keep driving the cost down.
Report 2 U.S. journalists staying in guest house.
Well, yeah, but one of them called up and admitted that they broke the law. Isn't that amazing?
What?
Yeah. They want the United States to come help them because they admitted they lied to everybody and that they did break the law and they were spying, I think.
Somehow, you know, that sounds like that was intentional, that they were supposed to, yeah.
That's what they always say before they're released.
Mm-hmm. So, maybe they're going to get released soon.
Yeah, I mean, okay, Al Gore will have to fire them. They can no longer be journalists, and they can never leave the country again, but they'll get wealthy on writing the books about how they spied for our country.
Yep. A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
Well, this is a long one. A loss is a loss is a loss, unless the loss that was lost was not as lost as what they thought the loss would be. And then it's a buy.